HooHooHooRobin.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus. Sirius XM.
Nope.
I'm with you, Patrice. Happy MLK Day.
Worst lyricist ever, 50 Cent.
Never.
Yeah, bad. In a club, drink a bottle of bub. Stop it. Come give me a hug. I'll drink a bottle of bub. I'm in a club. Are you?
Hey, you know.
He says it 8 times.
I can't even argue with
I don't like to do drugs.
I can't even argue.
Why the mispronunciation in some of these songs, Patrice? I'm trying to understand that. What is that all about?
I'm anti.
Like, there was that song, it's a bit old now, where he goes, in the air. Why can't he say just in the air?
That's something we do
in the air.
To try to be
in the air.
Not white.
They do it to bug us.
Like, say, right. Scrimp. I'm telling you, it really is a battle for us to not be white, dudes. We got to figure out everything we can do to not be white.
That drives me nuts, though. But it's kind of catchy. In the air.
This is cool, though, when he goes, it's your birthday. What does that mean?
You know what? When this song was out, it was kind of a guilty pleasure. I would crank this one up. I don't know. Hey, by the way, Coke Logic making me feel a little better. He goes, Malik didn't hang up on you. His phone card ran out. So that makes me feel a little better today. Thank you, Coke Logic. Coke Logic is always there for me. 877-212-ONA. Lots going on, but we started this. I just want to finish up on the Obama vehicle. They do call it the Beast.
Right.
Some of the safety and high-tech features include 8-inch thick armor-plated doors, each weighing the same as a cabin door on a Boeing 757.
Which copy do you have? I got this crappy copy that...
Oh, no, I yelled at those guys.
That doesn't tell you anything.
No, of course not. An independent oxygen supply, an advanced firefighting system located in the boot, pump-action shotguns, night vision cameras, and tear gas cannons.
To keep
Obama's own person
to keep our president alive while the citizens are dying around him.
Right.
With the poison attack.
Right. It gets better. Obama's own personal storage of blood, Kevlar reinforced tires that are puncture and shred resistant, and special steel wheels that could drive without the tire attached.
No, and was you talking about it? Was it this show talking about the all the stuff they have to do, like when the president travels, he has to go to the bathroom, and he can't go to the bathroom like in the public toilets or the hotels or something. Someone has to collect his
Get out of here.
Yeah, somebody has to collect it.
I gotta find that out.
So that they don't devise any kind of his body weaknesses and study him and all that to devise something that they can make to be harmful.
His waste has to be collected.
Yeah.
I don't know who gets that job.
That's what I was. They have to collect his waste.
That's the low guy on the Secret Service totem pole. So do I get to guard the president? Not exactly.
Yeah.
You carry a bag that nobody wants to shoot at.
Also, 5-inch thick bulletproof glass.
He has to have it.
Amazing.
I wonder if Bush's was as... There it is right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beast. It's called the Beast.
Jesus.
But let me ask
he probably has the biggest security in the history of every president that ever lived, man.
And of course he does.
Good God.
But wait, so they have to collect his waste. Where's he go to the bathroom? Like what? I always wondered when you're
on the plane, on the Air Force One and all that stuff.
But you got to go when you're on transit. You're going to do a lunch or a dinner, and they're serving.
Maybe it is a presidential bag holder.
Come on, do a little research. I want to know more about this. It'd be great if, like, the Secret Service guy has to kind of be
like
there
maybe he has a bag. He has a bag that he has to stay because he had to turn in his BlackBerry. But I guess
now he's saying
he doesn't want to do it. Right?
He said, "Look, so we're going to get some really cool emails that are going to be available to the public when he's just doing lovey-dovey stuff with his wife and kids,
dude.
Because anything he types, is public record, right?"
Maybe he has like presidential bags that he has to in any toilet he has to go. He has to be responsible for putting that bag down and go and put it where the toilet is and hook it up so it's like something that he takes a regular dump, but it's
embarrassing for the president.
Yeah.
What? But it makes sense though that somebody could take his mess in one of these countries and do something with his doo-doo. I don't know.
Get rid of it. Just flush it. Who's down there collecting that?
Well, you saw American Me. That's how they got the drugs in. They unscrewed and they just.
I didn't see that.
Catch his presidential dump.
But the thing is this: they have guys that check everything out in the Secret Service that make sure there's no bombs. They can't make sure there's not a guy down there with a screwdriver and a clamp bag.
I don't know.
How do you sneak out through the crowd with that?
I don't know. I mean, he stays at all these hotels, and the president, dude. This is you
can't find anything on. Yeah, Patrice, shut up.
I'm telling you,
you're out of your mind. Crazy. If someone can find that, please send it.
Why would I make that up? I think I heard it on this show. I think we talked about it.
Hey, what do you think of this quote? This is the big quote. I wish Anthony was here because this would send him over the edge. It's on the front page of a bunch of the newspapers. Rosa Parks sat so Martin Luther King could walk.
Okay.
Martin Luther King walked so Obama could run.
Okay.
Obama ran so we could all fly.
That disgusts me too, but I'm gonna have to act.
It
like
does in a way, right?
It's special.
Why does it disgust you?
It stinks.
It's trying a little too hard. I think.
It's just anybody who's like a real human being can't get excited about some of that nonsense. It's just nonsense.
I like it up to the fly part. First couple lines were all right, good, and then it's like, all right, shut up.
My thing is, I hope he does well for the whole country, but as a black person, you want him to do a little bit more for us. You just want to feel like there's something out there with a little bit of wink for, hey, here you go, black people. But I want the whole country to be right. You know what I mean? Because out in the streets, it's bad. All you hear is bad stuff. Just people talking bad, talking about, robbing and stealing and dying. There's a lot of bad conversations just happening in general.
If he makes the country better, I'm in. Simple as that.
That's what I'm hoping he does. I'm hoping he does the right thing, man.
I'm not a big political guy, but if he fixes a few things and make this a better place to live, I'm sure.
And worst come to worst, make it better for me.
Well, that's your thing.
You're
fine though. You do just fine.
Oh Jesus, it's getting bad.
You do just fine.
Oh man,
I want to show you guys.
People taking pay cuts.
I want to show you guys a picture. Got to thank WWTDD.com. When I give these guys plugs, it's rough. But it's what would Tyler Durden do? Yes. .com, also known as WWTDD.com. You got to give me the uncensored, though. All right.
Wow. Are you ready for it?
I think they were the first, and now it's spreading around the internet. But they have a picture of Madonna. Don't go there yet, there, Danny, please. I guess it was a picture she did. She did some kind of nude modeling. I think she got like $25 to do this or something back in the late 70s or early 80s, whenever it was.
And didn't even go to look at it. I thought I saw Madonna already.
Does it look hot right now?
Yes.
What we're seeing is a very young Madonna, dark black hair, a little hair under her armpits, got the censored barb across her boobies, and you don't see what's going on below the belly button, okay? Are you ready?
All right.
And I want your natural reaction when you see this.
Okay.
Hit it, Danny.
Boo! Boo!
You need to show that to a child. Get a raise. I don't know. It's just like
boo.
How do you describe that?
She should have borrowed her neighbor's weed whacker. That is horrendous.
I think in a mere 20, 25 years, girls can't get that. So yeah, we can't really go too far with this without getting
Alex Rodriguez is looking at an old version of that right now.
Yeah.
And you know what's
there is you can't see her, because there's so much going on down there.
Oh, it's 70s, Jack.
I mean, it is not even a hint of trimming up the size or nothing. I mean, it almost blends into the leg hair.
She has hair under her arms, and yes, you can see the left. Her legs are spread, but you can see part of her calf. She has a hairy leg calf.
Yeah.
Or calf.
But let's be honest, there's something completely filthy and nice about that.
Not leg hair.
Nope.
No, underarm hair I can deal with a little bit.
It's specifically Madonna.
That's awful.
Being that despicable, even as a young mess.
I can understand
and her desperation, and she made it. That's what's great about Madonna. You could just see how desperate she was to be famous.
Yep.
And she is a role model for any girl who just desperately wants fame.
Danny, how much you get for that picture? Is it true? $25? $25 for that.
$25 in 1979.
Now she's like a 100 millionaire, something like that.
79.
She's pushing toward a billionaire, and back mere 25 years or so ago, she spent $25 for that shot.
What an unkempt mess!
It's disgusting.
Oh, she don't care.
I can understand what's going on above, but I don't understand what's going on the sides. Like, it is like, I wish we were at the other joint right now to describe this.
Yeah, but that's what happened if you let your hair grow out of control. If there wasn't even lining it up back then. It was just
that's what I'm saying.
Pure. It grew.
Well, it all started with just one woman out there going, you know what, I'm going to line this up a little bit better.
Let me tell you.
And then it advanced to what we see today, which is pretty much nothing.
When I went to the public pool when I was a kid, 10, 11, the whole thing of the day was to see an older girl with the bush coming out the sides of the bathing suit.
Right.
That was the whole. That was the thing. That's what excited us during the day. 10, 11, and you see the 15, 16-year-old girls, and they would have that mess coming out the sides. It was amazing.
It looked like she was making Jiffy Pop popcorn in her bathing suit bottoms.
That was what it was back then. So back then, this is not a bad picture, man. That's how it was back then. That's how they was.
You kind of forget, though, man.
I got to give it to her.
We've come a long way from that look, and it's thank God we have. That's rough. My brother is a big fan of that, though. Big fan.
It's something.
Brother Elmo on MySpace. You could send him a little message right now. He's a big fan of that. Huge fan.
Yeah, I am too. Sometimes you go back and forth. Sometimes you
like to go old school.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't like it looking like a damn child. You just want it. You want some bush.
Never do I want anything, but I want it to look like it's 500 years in the future. Just completely
like glass.
Like glass. I really do. If I touch, I want my hand to slip off.
It's just not. The only way I could deal with it is if it has personality without it.
Yes.
If you got those ones that don't have personality, that must be Photoshop right there.
Well, now Danny's finding some fine pictures.
That's a mess, but I take that too.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's really a mess.
All right, let's.
Yeah, that ain't sexy.
Unfortunately, we have to go back to the Obama thing because people are finding facts. Bob in Jersey, go ahead.
Yeah, the reason they collect their number 1 and number 2 is because every piece of that gets analyzed, and that way they find out. Yeah, that way they find out if there's any health problems with the president before it gets out of control.
Thank you, sir.
They've done that for about the past 15 years. That's why all these presidents, you'll hear they go in for an undisclosed physical. That's why.
I don't know about that, dude. They get tested so many times in blood work.
That is exactly why they do it. That came right from the Secret Service.
There you go.
They do that for that reason.
Apologize to me, Opie.
Not yet.
What do you do to you?
Oh, yeah. Apologize to me. He's not even playing around.
I need a backup. I need one more call.
It sounded like he had one of those Secret Service phones, so you couldn't even trace this call.
Yeah, you hear that?
You hear that humming in the back? He works for the CIA.
Who does that for a living?
And how do you go through? Like with a comb?
He's
or
only
something?
president for 8 years. They act like they gotta keep him alive for 40 years.
You're assuming he's going to get the extra
worst,
4, huh?
Okay, worst. He's got 4 or 8 years. How healthy does he have to be? Make sure a bullet doesn't hit him or he doesn't fall down a flight of steps. He'll be okay.
Because people are trying. First of all, people are trying to kill our president any way they can in these crazy countries.
Maybe they want to make sure he's not being slowly poisoned.
That's what I'm saying. You got to keep it.
But do you think there's a lot less countries that want to try killing him now?
No.
I think there's more people in the world that like this guy than like Bush.
When they find out he's just going to be another American president after that, that whole thing,
I agree with in the end.
They're going to try to kill him even more because they're going to go, he tricked us. But the other thing is, a lot of these countries are acting a little funny because they see how this country treats black people. So they're just acting funny, going to war without permission. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't have did that if Bush was in there. He's like, like a substitute teacher right now.
What do you got, Stump Ray?
They don't have to collect all this stuff because there are toilets that will analyze everything you do.
We're talking on the road, Stunt Brain. We're talking these other countries when he takes a dump.
He has a special toilet that analyzes everything?
Buy it. There's
I ain't buying no toilet.
I'd love to have one.
I ain't buying no damn toilet.
What's wrong with you?
It'll tell you how your blood sugar is. It'll check everything.
It's not us checking him. It's these other places that are trying to create things to kill presidents.
No.
Especially the black president, because I'm sure he has diabetes and sickle cell and high blood pressure. So they're going to try to get him.
By the way, when Israel attacked Gaza,
Yeah.
Bush is still president.
But they did it. They did it.
S.
No one really is doing anything.
S.
They know Bush is gone. They did their last little throw a shoe at him just one last time.
Yeah.
And
Take this on your way out.
take a shoe. You idiots. And all they did was make some guy who made those ugly shoes rich, because he had to. There's like 400,000 of those shoes being made right now.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't have did that. They wouldn't have just went to war. They doing the rest of the world is acting funny now. He's got to come in and slap somebody around, man. Let him know he's the HN, up in there, man.
Let's go to Fontaine. Fontaine, you got more on this Obama waste thing?
Yeah, hey boys, Patrice, another black listener.
Whoa, wait. Hold on. I've been taking your phone calls for a long time. Had no clue you were black.
Solidarity, Martin Luther King Day. I'm here. Just let it happen. To talk to the man. Let it happen.
All right, let's get some more black callers on the show today.
Who is this caller?
Fontaine calls all the time. Had no idea.
That name? You didn't know black?
I know.
Fontaine?
That's like Leroy, the white guy. What's this Fontaine? What's the matter with you? Disconnected?
How could he not be black?
I don't think I've ever met a Fontaine before. I don't know.
Fontaine.
I thought he was like French Canadian or
That's
something.
an old pimp name from an old movie. Fontaine.
All right, Fontaine. What do you got on that?
That's a very black name.
Damn,
I was waiting for
out of touch ass.
I was waiting for a frunkus on that last guy's call. I think people make up stuff just to get on the air.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
The team that guards the president is called the Eagle team, and there are 3 folks on the Eagle team that have a dissipator. And when the president goes to where, when he's in public, one of those, he's not allowed to flush. But one of those.
Okay, Fontaine, stop right now. Let's. We're talking logistics, but he cannot just take a regular newspaper reading dump, can he?
No.
Thank you.
Why not? What do you can't flush? What's he do afterwards? Probably what all of us want to do: take a picture and show your friends. Hey, look at my friend. Look at my girlfriend.
That's why he's keeping that BlackBerry. Just
imagine Obama had that going on, where he's doing what Jimmy does.
Yeah. He's as a goofy show. Hey, look at my inauguration. They looked like, dude, you got me.
This one looks like Teddy Roosevelt. Look at this one. Ah!
You want to see a picture of the Washington Monument? I would love to know that he's like that. We don't get to see the real guy ever. He's got to have something going on.
Oh, man. You can't take a real dump. That's what I'm saying. You can get into all these little arguments that I'll lose, but he can't just go and go,
wait,
I want it on a news site. I hung up on it. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I want to see it on a news site. Then I will give you your apology.
I want an apology.
Hell no, not yet.
You're not going to get... Do you hear? That guy knew what he was talking about. The other guy did.
We'll pencil in the apology for 8:20 so we get a little more time spent listening today.
How all of a sudden is Fontaine, who does... I'm looking at a photo of Fontaine, and he's a black dude. In this picture, he's wearing a blue, red, blue, white, blue shirt, leaning up against a tree, trying to look sexy. Why is Fontaine all of a sudden the White House correspondent?
He's
Why are you discrediting the black man? Because of his bad choice of dress.
Because he dresses like a white man. This
is how you see how easy it is to discredit black people.
Not only does he dress like a white man, that's like a shirt from 1987.
You can't discredit him because of his dress.
He's leaning against a tree that a 5-year-old should be leaning.
Stephen Hawking doesn't dress nice. He's a mess.
Exactly, but you know what he is? He's a mess.
But he's considered a genius. You don't discredit him by his dress code.
Well, he's not calling radio stations.
All right, how about that,
presidential dumps?
How about that picture of Fontaine?
Is that Fontaine?
Yes.
Fontaine looks intelligent in that.
He looks like the black. He looks like the black Evel Knievel in that picture.
He looks like a retarded Larry Fishburne.
Got a purple black. Tight superhero outfit on with stars up the leg.
What does Fontaine
We'll put these pictures up on ONARadio.com.
He knows what he's talking about.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
And the other guy collaborated also.
They're both boobs. Who are these guys? They don't know anything.
There's more people on here. That's telling you, right? There's just more people on here. There's no
Secret
one that
Service always checks public bathrooms before use.
Yeah, that's sure.
Jim collects people's waste. It's not hard to believe. Those are the phone calls coming in. Hey, with the inauguration, we're going to get more info on that. With the inauguration happening tomorrow, just some details of what's going on down there in Washington.
You've never seen the level of excitement, energy, and love for your country that you've seen in Washington, D.C. It's just
They're coming from every corner of the country, people set on seeing history in the making.
It will be the biggest inauguration, and the past largest have been around 1.5 million.
D.C. Mayor Adrian Fenty has called for all hands on deck when it comes to security. Joining the 4,000 D.C. police officers, another 3,800 are being brought in from around the country. When you tack on the 7,000 National Guardsmen, plus FBI and Secret Service agents, close to 23,000 law enforcement officials will patrol an area of roughly 3 miles.
Wow, 23,000 people on the job tomorrow for this whole thing. And they only have 5,000 porta potties for the well over 1 million people going to this thing.
DC's going to stink. And are they going to, they allowing the mayor the mayor is in charge of this? They must have just demoted him down to.
Of course they did.
Right, okay. He can be in charge of this whole thing.
They're not going to say it in public. He's like he's the figurehead.
Yeah, Obama's going to have trouble getting in. They're going to treat him like an N-word. It's like, I'm the president. Where's your ID? You're protecting me, you jerk.
So Chris, going with they check the public bathroom. So the president can't take a courtesy flush? Got to be able to take a courtesy flush.
I guarantee they check it to make sure they check the bathroom first. He goes in. Maybe they do like a stool sample analysis every week. That wouldn't surprise me.
Not them. Wherever he is, what they're trying to do to see what his weaknesses are. But
what weaknesses could he have? Diabetes? What could he have? Like they realized that they analyzed a urine sample or something, and they realized what?
Right.
That that he's a person.
I like to think, what is it called? The football? That's actually Obama's waste. They're just carrying it around for analysis. It has nothing to do with nuclear weapon codes. I might be in trouble. Scott Martin from Japan, of all places. Uh-oh. He's a smarty pants.
All right.
Presidential poop classified from Huffington Post. Say sorry to Patrice. We'll get the Huffington Post article, and then we'll go for an apology.
Apologize now. Why you got to wait?
Hell no.
Just say sorry, Patrice. You
Hell no.
You know what you was talking about.
Hell no.
I want it.
They collect this so people don't have his DNA.
I kind of want one from Norton a little bit because you didn't quite say you didn't believe me. You reserved judgment, but I want one from you too.
I want to apologize because I don't care what the Huffington Post says.
You're just gonna
until a guy calls up and goes, "Look, that's my job." Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Who are you? Presidential
they call me the glove.
Tell him, Fred.
The Virus. Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.